Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Happy Mean Girls Day. Happy Saturday. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm your host, MadameWario, Big Bobo. We are having a movie night tonight. It's going to be super fun. Just us hanging out together, chilling and watching a movie. And I'm beyond excited for it. Let's go. And we have the holiday alerts. Let's go. Thank you so much, Psycho, for the resub.
Entered yourself into the movie night, proceeded to make fetch happen, then flaunted your ESPN, asked Karen why she was white, then walked into a bus, then blonde person collision, thanked yourself with 7 exclamation points.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Psycho Nacho Man, for the resub. Tier 2 for 34 months. Thank you so very much, Psycho. Thank you so much. I haven't...
Only 29 more days until Christmas.
Okay, that number's wild. 29, that's it. I haven't looked at any of these alerts right now since last year. So here we are. I'm super excited to see them all. And guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this. I wore pink just for the occasion. I was gonna wear like a hoodie, you know, Mean Girl style, like the cosplay that we were attempting to go for back in October, but I didn't want to give anybody the impression that said cosplay was real, because it didn't work out. But Psycho, thank you for the gift subs. 3 gift subs. Armand, Odenspec, that cringer, and Anthony Blaylock. Welcome to the Bot family. Thank you so much, Psycho, for your generosity and your generous spirit. I'm gonna give all these like hide Santas in addition to Boz. Thank you so much. Welcome to everybody who's here. Before I get too far gone, I want to say hi to everybody, and I want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving weekend. Phantom Tempest, Stardev94, Phoenix Warriors, Joyful Ringer, Ms. Mario Fan 7, Armand, Psycho Nacho Man, Shaliam in the house. We also have Turn of the Drew, Water Pixels, Scottman895, Rocky Mount, Brandon R3DS, Yo Yoshi95, Jake Mike, and we also have Breehawk in the house. Oh, we just watched that last night. We just watched Falling for Christmas, the new Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie on Netflix last night. I really liked it. Honestly, it was one of the best ones, I think. I really enjoyed it. Cynthia, welcome. Pink Eagle Soaring, welcome on in. I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend so far. This feels like the longest week ever, but in a good way. Like, it's just been very festive. Lots going on, obviously, because of Thanksgiving. And I'm really excited that we're doing something like this on a Saturday night, just like a laid-back movie night. I want to just make sure you all know, I do not own the rights to Mean Girls. I am not Tina Fey. Though supposedly I look like her with glasses on, but I am not Tina Fey. I'm not funny enough to be Tina Fey, and I'm definitely not, I don't own Mean Girls in any way, shape, or form. So, you will need to find the movie. I believe it's on, if you're in the US, it's on Pluto TV and Paramount Plus. Pluto is free, at least from what I looked up. This should be on both of those sites. If you don't own the movie, you can also rent it, from any streaming site, I'm pretty sure. However, that's not free to do that, but you can certainly do that. And depending on if you're not in the US, it might be on a streaming site. Oh my god, Bettina! Thank you so much!
A fetch donation for you.
Thank you so very much, Matina! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Matina, with the hype donash. Thank you very much. And all the Christmas hides, all the love hearts, love heart, hug hearts, I don't know. All the chips for movie night. Thank you so much, Matina, for your generous donation. In other words, what I'm trying to say is you will have to watch the movie simultaneously to myself, not on the stream itself. I will not be airing it on the stream itself, if that makes sense. So we're going to be watching it at the same time. I will have the volume up like a little to where it's not annoying, but you might be able to hear it a little bit to sync up with mine if that's bothersome to you. However, I am going to be using time.is to get us synced up with like a start time, so we all hit play at the same time. There is stream delay, obviously a little bit, so you know, it may seem like you're ahead or behind depending, but you'll probably be at the exact same time as me in real life, if that makes sense. So anyway, Rolly64, welcome. If you're in Mexico, it's on HBO Max. Thank you. If you guys know what it's on and you have, you're in a different country or you have that info, feel free to share it. Why am I not Tina Fey? I'm so sorry, Bree. Oh, good, Scott, man. I'm glad you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. You're not Tina Fey unsubbing. I'm so sorry. After all this time I've been following fake Tina Fey. Wow. Oh. Yes, Phantom. I hope you enjoy it. If this is your first time watching the movie, I really hope you enjoy it. And I watched an interview with Lindsay Lohan talking about this recently because she did just release a Netflix Christmas movie this year, like a week ago or so. I watched it last night for the first time. It's called Falling for Christmas. I really enjoyed it, but it has a couple Easter eggs that she was really excited about for Mean Girls in that movie. So if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to spoil it, but I was pretty excited about it when I saw. You did all the cooking for once? Dang! I cooked my traditional dishes and that was it. How dare I not use vitaminwater.com to get us all in the same time? Right, I forgot. You guys, it is the debut of my holiday alerts this year, so you will be seeing some new alerts as we've already seen several. And if you want to know what the new alerts are, there are 3 of them. They're all bit alerts that are the new ones, and they're starred. So, like, if you can type exclamation bits or exclamation Christmas, it'll give you the same prompt in the chat. But any with a star on them are new alerts for this year. However, there are variations, so you're not guaranteed for the 100 because there already is like we already saw one of it. There are now 3 variations for 100. There are 3 variations for 200. 600, there's no variation. They're all the amounts are based on how long the alert is too. So like the shortest alert is going to be the shortest or the smallest amount of bits. Longest alert's going to be the largest amount. So that's like kind of how that works, in case you're wondering how that all works out. But anyway, just to give you a little bit of an insider so you're not guessing. I don't want to make anybody like guess and feel like they're spending more than they want to or something like that. I just want you to know that the starred numbers are the new ones. So 100, 200, 600. I know it's kind of a jump and weird, but it just worked out with timing. Get in, losers! We're watching Mean Girls. Miguel, welcome to the stream. Welcome to anybody who's lurking as well. And thank you for being here. Happy Small Business Saturday. I gotta give a plug to myself. to myself. You know, thank you so much for the mask hype, Psycho.
What else could I be forgetting?
Oh my god, I forgot this was the 10. Rago! So stupid. We are forgetting
I get
Froggo.
the feeling we're forgetting someone. I looked in my basement,
Froggo,
but I
sorry.
couldn't figure out who we're missing. Wait a minute, I looked in the wrong
Oh
basement.
my god, no! It has even more meaning this year than ever. Scott Man! Oh my god, I even read it and I still said the wrong name. I read Scott Man and said Psycho. Scott Man, thank you so much for the Froggo alert. Froggo's living the dream in my sister's basement right now, so we really are missing him tonight. Thank you so much for the 1,000 donation. I almost said $1,000. 1,000 bit. Wow, I'm just getting everything wrong. So sorry. What the heck is Pluto? Pluto TV. I don't know if it's a streaming service in Canada, Pixie. Also Pixie. But it's definitely one in the US that's free. But, Mean Girls is very significant. I want to just talk about this for a second. Mean Girls is very significant with my online presence, especially YouTube and Animal Crossing, because that was like one of the first videos I ever made that got like a lot of attention, like a lot of traction. Traffic, not traction. I don't even know what see, words, can't. It's holiday weekend. I don't compute. Anyway, I made the Mean Girls trailer using my Animal Crossing town, and that was like that stayed like one of my most popular videos for years. And I did upload a couple like dumb memes just between me and Bree, who is here, by the way, that also got a lot of traffic. So Mean Girls has been like a thing on my YouTube and Twitch for a very long time. So like that's why this is like really special. And if you ever want to see my Mean Girls video, it's called Mean Pimps, and it's literally the trailer to Mean Girls but with my Animal Crossing villagers. And it's like 12 years old. Like it's almost 13 years old now. But surprise quote, Rocky Mount. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. It's going to be my first quote to start us off. Because advertising this, I was like, stop trying to make fetch happen and watch Mean Girls with us. So anyway, Mean Girls is a cult classic. It's very hyped. I'm very excited. Oh my god, Rolly! Thank you so much for the donation as well. Huge love.
When I saw the Mean Girls movie night notification, I immediately booked for Uber Lux just so I can get home early from work.
Oh my god!
Anyways, hello again.
Rolly, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the donation and for the hype. All the Boz, Santas, and hugs to you as well. Oh my god, is butter a carb? Yes. On that video, so many people commented so upset. Like, butter's not a carb. I don't know if they'd never seen Mean Girls or it was kind of in the era of like, it was kind of in the era of like, but actually, when it was at its peak. I mean, people are still like this, but I'm just saying, like, it was even worse because people were actually like commenting on YouTube videos back then, whereas now I feel like people just aren't as prone to comment like as often. I don't know. This is just what I've noticed, but yeah, they took it very seriously. And that back then they were like, who's the guy at the end? Now everybody knows who Andy Samberg is, but apparently nobody knew who he was 13 years ago. You can't sit with us! I love it. That's one of, like, her, not enthusiasm, that's not the right word, but her intensity of, you can't sit with us! Is, like, something I do with my friends all the time. And it's just always funny because it's so over the top. Yeah, Andy Samberg didn't exist back then. If you knew him, you really knew him and you were, like, a big fan. But if you didn't know who he was, it was like he was not on your radar at all. It's so funny to me too, Brandon, it is. I remember when I saw Mean Girls in theaters. I never saw it in theaters. I'm so sad that I didn't. It came out like, I feel like it came out like during competition season with dance, and I was so busy every weekend that by the time I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see it, it was already out of theaters. It had been like 2 months, and it's like, oh, I missed it. But I rented it as soon as it came out on video, and I loved it. I thought it was so funny. And it was one of those movies that I think we renewed it. Like, we didn't even, like, return it. We just renewed the rental at the time because after that, like, everybody in my family wanted to see it. Oh my god. You think you first saw it on TV after your oldest sister recommended you watch it? It really is a classic. I did not see it in theaters. Brie, I feel like this would have been a movie we would have, like, gone to see together, like, or it would have been, like, a perfect first movie for us to go see together as friends, but I don't actually remember what the first movie we saw together in theaters was. But I didn't see this in theaters. I was supposed to go with C-Dub, and we never did. We were too busy. So C-Dub's one of my best friends from my childhood who is in chat every once in a while. Not super often, but you'll see her here sometimes. Anyway, but yeah, so we're gonna be like hanging out watching this. I think I'm gonna try and start here in about 5 minutes or so. So if you guys have, I'm playing it on the DVD. So if you guys have the DVD or anything, you might want to get it preloaded. I don't know if, like, when I hit play, it's gonna show like the like the intro for the producer. I would imagine that's on the stream version, hopefully. If it's not, you might have to do some kind of messing with syncing if you want to be perfectly synced up. But, by the way, this is what I had uploaded on my YouTube channel at midnight on Black Friday. So midnight yesterday, like yesterday morning midnight, not like, however you want to think of it. At the very end of Thanksgiving, very beginning of Black Friday. So on my YouTube channel, one of the most recent videos is my ASMR video for the winter, for Christmas time. And it's 1 hour of winter video game music plus cozy, crackling Christmas fireplace. And it's all, it's ASMR, so it has like the fireplace Christmas scene. So you can just like leave it up on the TV or on your computer monitor or whatever while you're doing something and have a little like holiday gaming music in the background. And this was my personal list of songs that I really liked that seemed like either Christmassy or wintry. And I want to upload another one. I actually have a second version of this I want to upload that's just the crackling fire, in case you don't want any music and you just want like the crackling fire scene. Like, I think I'm going to upload that as well. So I need to upload that still, but right now there is the music version up. And I've gotten some really nice comments on it, so thank you so much if you're one of those people who commented on that video. It means a lot to me. Julie is on the couch. Julie, you're so cozy. She's like, I'm ready for Mean Girls night. So I think we can probably get started here in a few minutes with the movie. It's about 90 minutes long, about an hour and a half, and I'm very excited. So, but if you like the music you're hearing in the background, it's in a playlist on my YouTube channel. This will not be the last time you'll hear it on here during like the starting soon screen or be right back screen or whatever. I probably, once we start with the movie, I'm probably not going to pause at all because it'll be so hard to sync up with everybody again. So, what I'm going to do is tell you guys now would be the time if you have to use the bathroom, get a snack, make popcorn, make hot chocolate, whatever you want to do it now. And I think we'll get started at, it'll be 8:30 on the dot my time. If you go to time.is, it'll be in less than 6 minutes. So, this is your 6-minute warning, 5-minute warning essentially. So we're gonna start at, let's see, yeah, it's gonna be 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and that'll have the right time zone probably underneath on time.is. I'll go ahead and share it in the chat. Time.is is the website. And this is just the easiest way to do this, so it's synced up. And yeah, so it should have the information under for you. It should be 30 after for most people, whatever, you know. First number doesn't matter. Hey, Julie. Oh, thank you, Yo-Yo. I had to put lots of toys on there. I know it's not like a Christmas board or a winter board, but I'm like, it just feels like Christmas morning, like as a kid, with all the toys under the tree, like, I collect toys now, so it's still like, and my motif under my Christmas tree now is toys, because I actually have a tabletop tree. I don't have enough space to have like a full-size Christmas tree in my apartment, so I have to have just a tabletop one, but I try to make like the bottom all decorated like with a motif that's like Toyland. So, you know, it's still the Christmas vibes. I like it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the snowflakes, Stardev. I tried to make everything updated to be Christmassy and holiday, like festive. And you'll notice that on the Be Right Back screen, starting soon screen as well. But you guys, once again, I want to remind you that it is Small Business Saturday. I have a sale going on in my Etsy store. I just uploaded 5 brand new items to the shop today in honor of Small Business Saturday. Everything's 30% off. Everything in the shop is 30% off, including those brand new items, through Monday. So Cyber Monday is the last day of the sale. And then on Tuesday, I'll be having a Giving Tuesday charity stream. I'm very excited for it. Thank you all so much for voting in the poll for that. It is going to be benefiting World Wildlife Fund and Pet Friendly Services of Indiana. So we've got a national or international charity and a local charity that we'll be raising funds for. And it's going to be like a variety type stream. I'm going to have more information on that on Monday, which will be the day before. And I want to put together like a Google Doc that kind of explains things, because I have one put together already, but it's not public, so I need to like make a public one. And it's going to be a lot of fun though. I'm very, very excited for that. So if you are interested, I've got information right there in the chat about it. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, November 29th. And thank you all so much for voting in the poll. The winning animal is the vaquita. So we'll be raising funds to virtually / symbolically adopt a vaquita this Christmas. So I'm very excited. And thank you all for voting. Honestly, the vaquita was the last animal I added to. There was a choice of 3: slow loris, orangutan, and vaquita. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, I bet orangutan will be the most popular, vaquita will be the least. I don't know, I just thought this. Complete opposite. Vaquita was the most popular from the beginning, and you know, God love all of them, but yeah, it was just funny how it worked out where vaquita won. And it's that one really speaks to they all speak to my heart for different reasons, but that one speaks to my heart in the way that it is the smallest whale in the world, and whales are my favorite animal. Okay, we're getting really close to time, so we have less than 2 minutes before I'm gonna hit play. So I'm going to fade out this hot, Oh Little Town of Bethlehem song from the Lemmings, by the way. The Lemmings has actual Christmas music in it. Oh my god. Alright, I've got the menu ready. We have, this is your 1 minute warning. So again, I will probably say play, and it'll be after you actually should have hit play. You'll want to go based on time.is for when to start, not when I say, because if you go by when I say, you're going to be a little bit behind everybody, because there is stream delay. So just go by time.is. 8:30 p.m. Eastern is what we're going for. For most people, that'll be 30 after no matter what. And we've got about 30 seconds until we're hitting play. We're hitting play in 30 seconds, Jilla! Okay, I'm excited. I'll do a 10-second countdown. And if anything messes up, then we'll start over, but it should be good. We should be good? Are you guys ready for Mean Girls? I'm ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. There it is. Sexual content. You must be 13. Okay, I hit play. I don't know if this is, again, I don't know if the intro stuff is exactly the same for everybody, so if you hear it, hopefully you'll hear a little bit of an echo and be like, well, I'm way off, or, oh, I'm ahead, or I'm behind, or whatever, and then just adjust based on that. I've had to do this a lot because I have had a lot of online friends, and my SO being long distance, we had a lot of virtual, like, timing this to start at the same time. So this is just like a classic case of that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I forgot. DVDs are so quiet. And if the echo's annoying, like if I need to turn it down, I will, because I've seen this enough. It's not like, oh my god, what's, you know. Do you remember your phone number? You know what I realized too? This is something that Lindsay Lohan said in her interview, and I never put this together until she said it. She's like, I have so much... This is such a vibe for me. I was homeschooled growing up, so I was like, this is my movie right here, because this is what people thought of me, too. And there definitely are those kids, but not me. Amen. No, but she has a lot of voiceover, like monologue, but not a lot of lines. And I was like, that's so weird. I never pieced that together. I'll have to link the video on my Discord later, like the interview. Did you guys see Katie's mom in the Macy's parade this year? She was definitely in it. The actress. This is how I imagined it would be if I just suddenly went to high school. Just chaos, and I'd be like, why am I here? Why am I not homeschooled anymore? I like how she's trying so hard and everybody's just so mean. Oh, look at the old school Mac in the background. Why aren't they colorful anymore? Like, come on now. Yeah, she really doesn't have many lines. Like, even here, she's not saying anything. It just shows you how talented Lindsay Lohan is for, like, doing a lot of acting without saying a lot of words. I love that Tina Fey just, like, pours coffee on herself for no reason. Oh, man.
My t-shirt stuck to my Is everything all right with you? Oh, yeah.
No, rip donuts.
How was your summer?
I got divorced.
My carpal tunnel came back. Yes, you do. Well,
I think I said this last time we watched the movie, but he, like, Tim Meadows, like, broke his hand before filming started, and so they had to write it into the script.
I'm from Michigan. Great. Her name is Caddy. Caddy Karen.
Oh.
It's pronounced like Katie. My apologies. I have a nephew named Anthony, and I know how mad he gets when I call him Anthony. Almost as mad as I get when I think about the fact that my
Why? What kind of name is... I don't understand.
And, if you need anything or you want to talk to somebody,
Now that you have carpal tunnel, you understand it hits close to home, Shliam.
okay. Good day, everybody. The first day of school was a blur. A stressful,
Surreal blur. Trackstar, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Mean Girls Night.
Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. You need the lavatory pass. Okay, can I have the lavatory pass? Nice try. Have a seat.
This was always the weirdest concept to me. Like,
Always yelling at me. Don't read ahead. No green pen. No food in
like having to... I understand asking to go to the bathroom, but not like, why do you need a pass? Like, that's... I mean, I guess I was never that kid who was like, oh, I'm gonna try and get out of class and just leave. Like, I don't know. That was always such a weird concept to me from public school.
Jumbo.
My sisters definitely had passes at their school, and I was like, I don't get it. And they're like, I don't know, so people don't leave. And I'm like, but if people are gonna leave, like, it's just stupid. You never had passes, Pixie. I don't get why some teachers seem to have a power trip over whether or not they let people go to the bathroom. I don't know. Obviously, if you're going to the bathroom, you're actually going to smoke cigarettes or do drugs or whatever, yeah. Like, if a kid's a bad kid, they're gonna be a bad kid no matter what, whether they have a pass to be or not. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, oh, thank you for the hydrate fund, Mikey. Your mom's chest hair.
Hi, I'm Katie.
First your mom joke of the movie. Never had passes for middle school, never went to public high school. Yeah, I think my sisters had passes starting in middle school. Like, I'm pretty sure they had a bathroom pass starting then. Oh my god, I'm not mad at her. I'm worried about her. When your kids ask to go to the bathroom, I'm always like, yeah, of course, just go. As a teacher in dance, not in just public school where a lot of the kids don't even want to be there. Hopefully if you're in an extracurricular, you want to be there. I would always tell my kids, like, go to the bathroom before class starts. And if they didn't, they would wait until, like, the and die.
Don't have sex in the missionary position. Don't have sex standing up. Just don't do it. Promise? Okay, everybody takes a look.
What a lesson. Anyway, I would tell them to go before, and I knew when the kids were using, like, oh, this is a hard exercise, I don't want to do it, I have to go to the bathroom suddenly. Like, that was always transparent. So if they asked to go during certain things, I would tell them no, but there were designated times to be like, go to the bathroom. Anyway. Yeah, his reaction to Katie liking math, Damien's reaction to her liking math is my same reaction. Oh. Oh my god. Gretchen Wiener just loves the hot goss. So do I, so I can relate. What the heck? See, that's not right. When somebody asks to go to the bathroom and they're told no so many times they end up, like, peeing their pants, like, that's a problem. Poor Coach, she didn't even make... Regina George is flawless. What is this Barney shirt? I say this every time. Where was this at? When was she in this alley asking this girl this question? This character's name is the same as my name. But we're not similar, I'm sorry. Right, college is different. College, you just go to the bathroom whenever. Like, you're paying umpteen dollars to go there. They don't care if you go or not. Yeah, I was definitely of a generation before iPad generation in school. iPads weren't even a thing. iPods were barely a thing when I was in high school. So many movies have tried to recreate this scene. This is such an iconic scene of, like, describing different cliques in school that no one else has recreated as well, like, in my opinion. I like how they just have, like, 3 chairs at their table unused that are, like, knowingly, like, oh, you can't sit there. Is your muffin buttered?
Would you like us to assign someone to butter your muffin?
What? Is he bothering you? Jason, why are you such a skis?
I'm just being friendly.
You were supposed to call me last night. Jason.
I just realized she has a little carton of soy milk. I feel that.
She's not interested. Do you want to have sex with him?
No, thank you.
Good. So it's settled.
I also say this all the time, but I had that exact same necklace that Regina is wearing, except it was a bee. For Bobo, obviously. And it was from Icing, so I know where they got that necklace. One of my besties at the time had one, too.
I just moved here from Africa. What?
What happened to that necklace, now that I'm thinking about it? I never got rid of it.
My mom taught me at home. No, I know what homeschool is. I'm not retarded. Shut up.
Just her, like, curiosity and then just cutting her off and shutting her down is so perfect.
Homeschooled. That's really interesting. Thanks. You're like really pretty. Thank you. So you agree? What? You think
It's also funny to see this now,
God, I love
because when I was in high school and even middle school, but especially high school, straight hair was like
What is fetch?
the style. Like, you would straighten your hair. You would not curl your hair. That wasn't as popular, whereas now I feel like girls are all about, like, the big curls. Like, I never curled my hair in high school. I only straightened it. So it's kind of funny, like, how trends just, like, reverse.
Okay, you should just know that we don't do this a lot. So this is like a really huge deal. We wouldn't
What does Karen's shirt say again?
every day for the rest of the week. Oh, it's okay. Coolness. So we'll see you tomorrow.
And this was, like, the era of waterliner over, like, regular eyeliner.
Okay, you have to do it, okay? And then just tell me all the
But yeah. Okay, Brie, your hair would take, like, 100 years to straighten.
George is not sweet. Ruined my life.
5 minutes, but she's evil.
Hey, get out of here. Oh my God. Why do you
The first time I saw this scene and heard that line, I, like, died. Like, it was so funny.
Why?
Regina started this rumor that Jennifer...
Damien! Shall we not? No, look, this isn't about hating her, okay? I just...
Oh my god, Danny DeVito, I love your work!
And then tell us everything that they say. What do we even talk about? The hair products.
Ashton Kutcher.
Is that a man? You just do it, please. Okay, fine. Do you have anything pink?
It may not be Wednesday, but we are wearing pink in honor
I was so
of
happy
this
you
movie.
took math class. I mean, I'm good at math. I understand math. Nothing in math class could mess me up.
Angela, that's like mom.
I've only had one other crush in my life. His name was Nafume, and we were 5. Taroka. It didn't work. But this one hit me like a big yellow school bus. Hey, what do you say? He was so cute. I mean,
What if she really thought the problem was so cute, though? You know? Yeah, so back to curly versus straightening curly hair. Oh my god!
It's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for
What?
me. Thank you very, very, very much.
Oh my
Stop
god!
trying to make me happen.
this was like leaving the actual world and entering
Stop trying to make me happen from Fetch.
2 days in a row, and you can only write.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Fetch. What?
Oh, and we only wear jeans or track pants on Friday.
Wow, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Holy crap. $77.77. Are you for real? Okay, I'm giving you all the bas and all the crowns because you win. Oops, some sus got in there. Sorry. All the Santas.
I wouldn't.
No, I am not clicking on this. No. Okay, I'm giving you a lot of cats. Just
Like someone that
all of the chips.
20 calories and 48
All of the hugs. Thank you so much, Fetch. Stop trying to make Fetch happen. It's not going to happen. Thank you so much. Seriously, that is like unbelievably kind.
100, and then you.
That is the last thing I was just expecting. Seriously, thank you so much. Oh my god.
Have you seen any guys that you think are cute yet? Well, there's this guy in my calculus.
You should put it on, Brandon. You should put on your pink.
His name's Aaron Samuel.
I love that she's wearing like a Lacoste polo too. Like it's a nice brand.
They were not for years.
It fits. It fits the vibe.
Devastated when he broke up with her last summer. I thought she dumped him for Shane Omen. Hey,
Irregardless.
irregardless, off limits to friends. I mean, that's just like the rules of feminism. Don't worry. I'll never tell Regina what you said. It'll be our little secret.
Irregardless.
Even though I was
She's so intense. That's what I love about Gretchen is her intensity, especially in her delivery of what she's talking about. Because I feel like I am by nature
talk to him,
an over-exaggerator with certain things and very extra, obviously, and like very intense. You guys have seen when I get very passionate, so I can relate. And I love the hot goss. So I relate to Gretchen a lot, not in like a mean, gossipy way behind people's backs, but like I try. I definitely have been that girl, like, in middle school, high school before, because middle school, high school is immature and ridiculous. But, like, I relate to her intensity. Oh, it's terrible. You think Gretchen's your favorite so far. She's very intense. This is one of those movies where I genuinely don't know. Get in, loser, we're going shopping! This is like one of those movies. This never happens to me either, but one of those iconic movies where I genuinely don't know who my favorite character is. Because I love all the characters so much for very different reasons. And I don't know if I could choose. I really don't think I could. Like, it's just such a great ensemble cast of characters. Like, I get that Katie's the main character, but really the others are, like, just as important, obviously.
Being at Old Orchard Mall kind of reminded me of being home in Africa. By the watering hole.
Also, I love these, like, animal sequences where she's, like, seeing the world like she would see her life back home. And he's with Taylor Waddell. My favorite character is Tina Fey's 4-second pretend. Oh, Master Starman! Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Mean Girls Night. Artemu and Master Starman. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Merry Cringebus. Thank you so much for the sub, too.
Hash your winner hashtag heroes are born hash Yoshi's Island 100% clear.
Oh god. Thank you, Siri, for reading those hashtags. I hope you had a great stream. You're a winner. Yo, shout out to, Master Starman. If I can do the right command, that would be really cool. Ah! Sorry for the typing, guys. There we go. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. I hope you had a fun stream. But yeah, welcome to Mean Girls Night. If anybody is joining late, by the way, we just got to the scene where they're about to introduce Regina's mom. Like, they're at Regina's house. Her mom just walked on screen. So we're about that far into the movie if you want to try and sync up or watch the movie with us.
Welcome to our home.
This is another one of those things I think I said last time I watched this, but with you guys. It's been a couple years, I think, but they used to sell this bra at Victoria's Secret that was literally like push up like this thick. Like, I mean, it was like a whole boob on top of your boob, and it had fake nipples like that in the front of it. Like, what? Weird products that have existed. So, anyway, since that's like one of my favorite stores, I remember seeing that and being like, oh, that must be what they used in Mean Girls. Spice Girls? The funny thing is, no one would know who this singer is, because she's like an indie singer from California at the time. Like, the first film she was actually in was 13. I really like her music. Katie Rose is her name. Ooh, cameo by Odin Spag.
Hey, you guys. Happy hour is from 4 to 6.
Do they ever end up living near the ocean at any other time?
Is there alcohol in this?
Oh, what?
Mother, do you think I am?
What are you talking about, Brie? Oh, I think they're supposed to be like on a... I don't think I ever realized that either, but they're definitely supposed to... If they're in like Chicago... Because they're definitely supposed to be in like Illinois. It has to be like Lake Michigan, right? That's one of my favorite Regina lines. Mom, could you go fix your hair? Like, what a suggestion. Yeah, that's a lake. Just because I know, like, they're supposed to be in Illinois and, like, it's supposed to be, like, Erin isn't that far away at school. I love these yearbook photos, by the way. Like, what is this yearbook photo of them? Oh.
Oh no. Maybe that was only okay when Janice said it.
Yeah, maybe it's just a big pool. Right, Shliam.
Everyone thinks about all the girls in our grade. What does it say about me? You're not in it. Those bitches.
I love how, if you ever watch this on TV and it's edited, she'll go, those witches.
Come on, we could publish it and then everybody would see what
It's so funny.
it really is. I don't steal. That is very weak. Daddy, there are two kinds of evil people. People who do evil stuff and people who see evil stuff being done and don't try to stop it.
Does that mean I'm morally obligated to...
Yeah, I bet Shliam's right too. I really do.
Oh my god, that's Miss Norberg.
What is this outfit though? Like, legitimately, what is it?
Oh, hey guys, what's up? I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, moderately priced soaps are my
Moderately priced soaps are my calling. Hey, at least he's looking at some great big old gift basket.
My Nana takes her wig off when she's drunk.
No, actually, I'm here to
Oh no.
Jay Calamities. Katie, I hope you do join math league.
I love how they're all so awkward with her because I feel like anytime I saw students of mine out in the wild, like I would be like, oh hey, how's it going? Like whatever, normal, and they would be like super weird about like, oh, like not this cringe, but there definitely is some like, oh my god, she's like a real person. It's just funny.
Oh man, that is bleak. So,
Your Nana and I have that in common. That is such a good line.
come on. It'll be like our lost.
Yeah, there was your favorite character, Bree, her pretend boyfriend.
I know your secret. Oh god, busted. Just start apologizing and crying. No, please. What are you saying about? What are you saying about?
What are you saying about?
Gretchen told me that you like
I'm gonna say that next time I'm on the phone with somebody.
about Aaron. All he cares about is school and his job. But if you like him,
Teachers exist outside the classroom.
for you if you want. Really? You would do that?
The writing is just so good in this movie. Like, even something like that, as silly as that, where it's like a wrong way to say something that you're like, God, why did I say that? Because you're nervous.
Because if you are, you can tell me. It was a really bitchy.
It's written so well.
Yeah, it was pretty bitchy, but I'm not mad. I mean, I guess she just likes the attention. See, Gretch, I told you she's not mad at you. I can't believe you think I like attention. Okay, love ya. See you tomorrow. I had survived my first three-way calling attack. And with Regina's blessing...
Yo, three-way calling back in the day. Why does she have a Roots gift card? Oh my god, I never noticed that before. She had like a $10 Roots gift card. What's this big Canadian thing that she has?
But I wanted things to move faster.
She not in Canada.
Okay.
It's October 3rd. I talked through it, I'm sorry.
I knew exactly what Miss Norberg was talking about.
October 3rd? He asked me what day it was.
Wrong. Is that the summation?
I don't understand anything that they're talking about, but I just love the concept of him being so confident about just not knowing anything that's going on.
But a Halloween party at my friend Chris's tonight.
Mean Girls is actually Canadian, confirmed?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Here's where it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually October 3rd, even though the calendar says it's November 26th.
That flyer admits one person only, so don't...
It all goes over my head too, Phantom. It really does.
I meant to say cool, and then I started to say great.
Right. Well, cool. See,
I used to understand this math, but it's been like 6 years at this point.
you're staying for the mathletes meeting.
Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying for most things like that. Like, you have to keep it, like, fresh
I had to go home and work on my costume.
or get refreshed.
In the regular world, Halloween is when children dress up in costumes and beg for candy. In girl world, Halloween is the one night a year when a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything about it. The hardcore girls just wear lingerie.
I love that she has, like, a hot tub, jacuzzi tub, whatever that's supposed to be, in her bedroom.
What are you? I'm a mouse. Duh. Unfortunately, no one told me about the slut rule, so I showed up like this.
Oh, there it is. There's the Halloween alert. I think that's my follow alert on Halloween. Or I think it used to be my host alert, but now hosting doesn't exist on Twitch. Also, I know people get really irritated by the teeth that she's wearing, but I think it's just because she would look too pretty if she didn't have some kind of, like, extra piece. Because that used to bug me when I was younger, and I'm like, why does she wear these teeth? She would look totally fine without them, but it's just like, she would look too good. You know what I mean? And she's supposed to look, like, even more different than everybody else. Oh, Karen.
You made it. And you are a zombie bride.
How does he recognize her from the back when she has, like, a wig on? Unless he just assumes that she'd be the one talking to them. I don't know.
Oh, no. Didn't anybody tell you? You're supposed to wear
He's psychic. That must be it. He's actually psychic. Right, the teeth are what makes her look like an outsider, so, like, I feel like if she didn't have them on, it wouldn't be obvious enough, and they kind of knew that. I think the costuming in this movie is brilliant, by the way. I really do love how they've done the costuming. I don't remember the name of the costume designer, but... I Heart Aaron. That's what I wear, a t-shirt that says I Heart Aaron under all my clothes, too. Bree, do you remember when we were going to make t-shirts that said I Heart Aaron just because of this movie? I definitely have an MS Paint image I made of a t-shirt that says that on it that I think I used on Neopets years ago for whatever reason. Who knows? Mean Girls themed shop or guild or something.
How could Janice hate Regina? She was such a good... What?
No, but that sounds like a terrible idea. I really want an I Heart Aaron Mean Girls t-shirt now.
broke up with me.
That's crazy. Why would I break up with you?
Oh, really, Shliam? Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to find that and watch it.
That's a scary mask, bro.
Oh my god.
I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. My stomach felt like it was going to fall out my butt.
You know what? That scene before had the host alert in it that we couldn't even use this year because hosting is gone on Twitch. This is the scene for a new follow. It's so perfect.
Regina took Aaron back. Oh no, Caddy. Why would she do that? Because she's a life ruiner.
She ruins people's lives.
She made people sign this petition saying that Janice was a...
That's another one of my favorite Janice lines. Because she's a life ruiner. She ruins people's lives. I feel like that's one I use a lot. Just like when I'm quoting this movie on the daily.
A dictator? You cut off her resources. Regina would be nothing without her high-status man candy. Technically,
What is this sword that she has?
an ignorant band of loyal followers.
Watching this now that I'm like 32 years old, it's like so fun to see like what teenagers they are and how well written this was and how very relatable. I still relate to it now, but I'm just saying, like, especially at the time, it just seemed so normal and like, oh yeah, you know, just the ridiculous things that you would be doing.
And that's not Regina's fault. No, I know. Okay, so you're not mad at
The classic friend delivery. I've seen this situation play out IRL, and it's so accurate. It's so stupid.
that flush, and all you drink is cranberry juice for 72 hours.
This isn't even cranberry juice. It's cranberry juice cocktail. It's all sugar.
I want to lose 3 pounds.
You're crazy.
Why do you wear your hair like that? Your hair looks so sexy, push it back. Carrie,
Like, she brings a whole thing of cranberry juice to school. It's just like,
in front of me on purpose.
what a thing to bring with you.
The animal world.
I just love that.
And in girl world, all the fighting.
I love the animal scenes. Definitely relatable, bringing an entire jug of juice to class.
Really good skin stuff, I'll bring it. Okay. We kept our eyes open for opportunities for sabotage.
Also, all this cranberry juice is making her break out. Hasn't she been drinking it for like a day? Oh my god. Even like this is one of those classic things that would just be like some dumb thing that you would do as a teenager because it was trendy, but it was actually really dumb. You know what I'm saying, you guys?
In a month, and all we've done is make Regina's face smell like a foot.
I've been really busy with fire.
We gotta crack Gretchen later. Crack Gretchen, and then we crack the lock on Regina's whole dirty history.
Say crack again.
Crack.
Alright, let's reconvene tonight. I can't. I have to go to Regina's to practice for the
Oh,
show.
here it comes, you guys. It's coming up. Some of the best lines.
Know that song? Everybody in the English-speaking world knows that song.
They do it every year.
Well, I have to learn it. Uh-oh. Come. Hey! Marie's talking to Janice Ian. I don't know. I mean, she's so weird. She just, came up to me and started talking to me about crack. She's so pathetic. Let me tell you something about Janice Ian. We were best friends in middle school. I know, right? It's so embarrassing. I don't even... Whatever. So then in 8th grade, I started going out with my first boyfriend, Kyle, who was totally gorgeous, but then he moved to Indiana.
Oh!
Jealous of him. Like, if I would blow her
I love that line now for completely different reasons.
like,
Why are you so obsessed with me?
so then for my birthday party, which was an all-girls pool party, I was like, Janice,
Yo, I miss like middle school, high school pool parties.
I couldn't have a lesbian at my party. There could be girls there in their bathing suits. Right? She was a lesbian. So then her mom called my mom and started yelling at her. It was so retarded. And then she dropped out of school because no one would talk to her. And she came back in the fall for high school. All of her hair was cut off and she was totally weird. And I guess she was on crack. Oh my god.
I also just love this whole like
get it.
twist on things.
Vintage. So adorable. Thanks. That is the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen.
This is like such a true thing that girls would do, and I never understood. Like they had to call attention to something that they didn't like, just in a backhanded way. It was always so weird to me when people did that. So it's like it's a very like realistic take on that. I feel like,
I was definitely something.
especially for the time.
Used 3 candy
Now people just go online and like subtweet or whatever, but back then that's like what people did. Here it goes.
Why is he so huge and obnoxious? Candy cane girl! Okay, hurry up.
I love Damien.
For you, Glen Coco,
Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
and Candy Herring. Do we have a Candy Herring?
Everybody does such a good job delivering their lines, like for real.
Then none for Gretchen Wiener. Bye.
Oh my god. How do they capture teenagers so perfectly? It's insane. And honestly, that's why this is such a cult classic, because even my students, my teenage students when I was teaching in my 20s, I was like, guys, what do you think of Mean Girls? And they were like, oh, we love it. Like, it's so good. And it's like, that is still like the classic movie. And I'm like, isn't that funny? Like, there's no new movie. Like, is there one? And they're like, no, that's the best one.
Let me hear you make some noise.
This is the opposite of what would happen. That's what made this so comical. Is you would never have to tell an audience to like settle down for not
A star of the rock.
shutting up.
Let's hear it for Damien.
I love that she looks away. Don't look at me. Oh man. I never knew where the lines came from, but I love it. I'm so glad.
Yeah,
I miss the passive-aggressive aim away messages. The predecessor to subtweeting. Me too.
Oh my god, don't tell her I told you.
Right, just being specifically told you didn't get candy canes. Oh.
How would she send you a candy cane? She doesn't even like you that much.
Wow.
Weird around me because I'm the only person that knows about her nose job. Oh my god. What did you hear that?
This is just fantastic. Also, the mathletes like trying so hard to be cool and just being ridiculous instead, but not giving a crap. Kevin G. Oh my god, so funny. Oh man.
Does it bother you that they still use your original choreography?
Shut up. Damn. What? Rather see you up there shaking that thing.
I love that Janice choreographed this dance. That's my favorite twist on this.
Three of us, and now the tallest go in the middle. The whole dance will be backwards. I'm always on your left, and right now you're getting on my last nerve. Switch.
Yeah, I like the confidence. I think that's why I like the mathlete rap so much. Because of how confident they are. They're not just like the nerdy kids who like are trying to fit in. They just don't.
Jingle bell,
Ah, there it is!
jingle bell rock.
That was like perfectly timed with mine. Smack. Alright, who's the best dancer? Not that there's not that there's much to this. Why would she change it before they went on stage? That also would never happen like that. Guys, I tried to buy a Santa hat yesterday for like $3 when I was out for Black Friday, and it was so cute, and I rang it up and it was 10, and I was like, alright, never mind, I'm gonna keep looking. So I was gonna wear a Santa hat during this, but rip. Also rip Jason as well. In the pop 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 pop. We used to, when I was teaching, I would always play Christmas music in my classes and in my ballet classes, and I would let the kids pick a song every once in a while, and whenever this came on, I would end up doing the Mean Girls dance to it, which was lip gloss, which was so funny. Okay, I'm guilty of having done that before, though,
That's why you wanted to join the math league.
with lipstick or lip gloss.
Look how red she is. You love him, and he totally complimented you. That is so fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
There it was. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Stomp around like a giant while the rest of us try not to get smushed.
I always love that transition.
What's so great about Caesar? Brutus is just as cute as Caesar. Yeah, Brutus is just as smart as Caesar. People totally like Brutus just as much as they like Caesar. And when did
Imagine this being your essay.
most of everybody, huh? Because that's not what Rome is about. We should totally just stab Caesar.
This passion is what I'm talking about. I get very passionate like this too.
You know how mean she really is.
And people are like, whoa, girl.
I'm not allowed to wear hoop earrings, right? Yeah. 2 years ago, she told me that hoop earrings were her thing, and that I wasn't allowed to wear them anymore.
I also love how accurate it is that the girls are in the bathroom so often together,
I had to pretend like I
talking or trying to solve an issue or gossiping or just
And you know she keeps on here
that's like where you meet, like this, that's so accurate.
She's hooking up with Shane Owen in the projection room above the auditorium.
Because I'm such a good friend. I just remember, like, one of the anime crossroads, my sister and I spent more time in the bathroom, literally, than anywhere else. Like, and if we didn't know where the other was, we just were like, oh, probably the bathroom. And they're exactly. Party in the bathroom, you guys. It's a real thing. I love that she has a routine of hooking up with this guy in the projection room.
Hey, what's up?
Looks like he's headed for the projection room above the auditorium.
Huh.
Coach Carr?
I want to know what happened after that. Like, was Aaron just like, Damien, what are you doing? Or what?
My mom used to give them to the kids in Africa to help them gain weight. They're these weird nutrition bars my mom uses to lose weight. Give me it. It's all in like Swedish or something.
You get so full, like, eating protein bars. Like, how can she not realize?
No. Better me. No. It burns carbs. It just burns up all your carbs.
Mmm.
I really want to lose 3 pounds. Oh my god, what are you talking about? You're so skinny. Shut up. The weird thing about hanging out with Regina was that I could hate her, and at the same time, I still wanted her to like me.
What I don't understand is there's a deleted scene right before this one that's of her, like, rigging the scale so it doesn't, like, with floss, so it doesn't change when Regina weighs herself. And I guess you don't really need it, like, you don't think about it, but if it was kind of a nice touch, I thought, that they didn't really need to, like, omit from the film. Here's the iconic Pass the Dutch scene. So I bought army pants and flip-flops.
That kitty girl is hot.
She may even be harder than Regina Spektor. That was for Brie, by the way.
Noodling at Chris Iso's Halloween party. They've been inseparable ever since.
Oh my god. I like how Katie has the sea necklace now, too.
I was a woman possessed. I spent about 80% of my time talking.
I remember when we watched this together, Brie, how you're like, she looks so greasy in this scene. Like, she's very shiny. How did they not notice this?
Now that she's getting fatter, she's got pretty big jugs. I could hear people getting bored with me, but I couldn't stop. It just kept coming up like word vomit. I have this theory that if you cut all her hair off, she'd look like a British man. Yeah, I know you told me that one before.
It's kind of like, I love also that this movie kind of shows that the people who you are around, who you surround yourself with, are your biggest influences, whether you like it or not. Like, and how you don't even realize how much you are acting or
Meanwhile, I was fighting any
becoming the people around you in addition to whoever you are. Like, especially at that age, like, you're so heavily influenced by who you surround yourself with. Which I think is why, you know, there are kids that get into a lot of trouble at that age or really excel at certain things at that age. I think it's just so, you're so much more impressionable than you realize because you feel so grown up, but you're not.
I'll tutor you.
Again, another way I think this
Do you think Regina would mind?
this movie shows a lot of realism, especially for young women too.
So, what did you get for this one?
Well, the first time I did it,
She looks like she's wearing like too much product, like too much skincare product.
I got one too.
yeah, you have to check it because sometimes.
Right, exactly, Shliam. That's exactly what I was trying to say. You smell like a baby prostitute. I'm gonna do another reminder, or clue in for anybody who's just joining. just joining in on the stream and maybe wants to sync up with the movie and watch it along with us. We're just now...
Why do you like her?
I'll wait a second before I say where we are,
Sometimes, but
just so I have a better, like,
look, there's good and bad
point.
everywhere, right? Regina's just she's just more upfront about it.
Oh no, it was coming up. The word vomit. I didn't mean to say it, but she's cheating on you.
Whoa.
What?
Okay, so we're to the part where,
Did he say
Erin just dumped Regina and she's, like, crying in her bedroom. Like, that's the era of where we're at right now.
have a baseball team?
Sorry, I just didn't want to say that because I know, like, Phantom's watching this for the first time. Some of you might be watching this for the first time.
You want to go to Taco Bell? I can't go to Taco Bell. I'm on an all-carb diet. God, Karen, you're so stupid. Regina, wait.
Also, I love that she calls her stupid, but she doesn't even know what kind of diet she's on.
You're not stupid, Karen. No, I am actually. I'm failing almost everything. Well, there must be something you're good at.
I can put my whole fist in my mouth. Want to see?
Anything else? I'm kind of psychic. I have a good sense. What do you mean?
It's like I have ESPN or something.
I can always tell what's going on.
Oh,
Really? It's amazing.
man.
Well, they can tell when it's raining. I have to admit, I was mildly horrified when Aaron didn't immediately ask me to be his girlfriend. I mean, I know he's sad, but how much time did he need? Regina had moved on. You guys need anything? Some snacks? A condom? Let me know.
Oh my goodness.
Overall, the plan was going pretty well. I dumped Regina, and she
This is so ridiculous. Kind of sums up a bit how you felt LPing as a teenager, or felt like the world, even just going to PAX, but you were only 16, right? You feel so much older than you are. Like, it's so true at that age.
Gretchen Wiener,
Oh, man.
Janice Ian.
That was such a trend, also, the bra straps at the time.
Is Katie Heron.
I mean, a lot of the time it's just like, okay, your bra strap's gonna show because you have a cami on or whatever. But, like, at the time, I feel like it was almost like you wore, like, a bra that was super colorful just so because it would show and look cuter.
135. But being plastic,
It was very, very time accurate. Also, 135 is a play on an existing store that was actually called 579 that did not carry anything above a 9.
they suck. No, this is just how they work. This is all your water weight. First you
They did carry below, but not above.
Well, the Caltine bar is
Which is such a body shaming concept
water.
now, which is why they haven't been in business for like
Explains it all on the label.
over a decade.
Yeah, everyone in Africa can read Swedish. Ma'am, do you have this next size up? Sorry, we only carry sizes 1, 3, and 5.
You could try Sears. Actually, you can't because Sears is gone now. So get out. Also shared this last time we watched it, but I'll share it again because it's a funny story. The first time my cousin ever went to prom, she she was like, oh my god, I have to text you a picture of my dress. And I was like, yeah, where did you get it? And she's like, I got it at Sears. And I was just like, you could try Sears. And she's like, oh my god, how could you do this to me? Because she didn't even think about that. And then it became like a joke at the time between us.
I'm divorced. I'm broke from getting divorced. The only guy that ever calls my house is Randy from Chase.
Yo, Randy from Chase Visa. I also love that she always has the donuts.
Push people. I pushed my husband into law school. That was
Man, I should have bought donuts for this weekend.
jobs. And now I'm gonna push you because I know you're smarter than this.
Thanks, Miss Norbury. And if there's anything I can do for extra credit, please let me know.
Oh, I will.
I hate her. I mean, she's totally failing me on purpose because I didn't join those stupid math leagues. She was so weird.
Solid workout. Just like a 1 pound weight.
What does that even mean? Like a drug pusher? Probably. She said she works 3 jobs. Where I bet
Oh man.
Decide to pay for a pathetic divorce. Let it out, honey. Put it in the book. I know it may look like I've become a bitch, but that's only because I was acting like a bitch.
I swear, like, close up of her face is so funny. Oh my god, I miss that Louis Vuitton print too. Like the cute, like girly, like white with rainbow.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you wanna watch a movie tonight?
Can't. I'm doing major plastic sabotage tonight. But we don't have
I love a lot of the fashion in this movie because I follow fashion myself, and so it's like it's like a throwback just to see it. It's like, oh my god, I remember when that was popular. I miss that color scheme.
Oh my god, I'm not mad at her.
She is just there are so many donuts in this movie. 1 pound weights are how you get buff, obviously.
Who's gonna have to take care of her? Me. So you don't think
Now listen, I don't diss that, Shliam. That is true. More reps with lower weight, definitely better than just doing less reps with really heavy weights and potentially hurting yourself. But let's be real, Regina's not trying.
I'm going to bed. Well, she's not mad at you. Hold on. Are you okay?
What is she doing?
Hello? If someone says something bad about you, you'd want me to tell you, right? No. But if it was
Karen having lots of stuffed animals is very relatable for me, still.
I'm not taking this anymore. Good for you, Gretch. Hello? Let's go out. Okay, hold on. I'm on the other line with Gretchen. Don't invite Gretchen. She's driving me nuts. Hold on. Okay, hurry up. It's Regina. She wants to hang out with me tonight, but she told me not to tell you. Do not hang out with her. Why? Oh, you don't want me to tell you. Oh, she can tell me. Hold on.
Why does Gretchen have so many post-it notes on her computer?
Who is? Who's this? Gretchen? Right. Hold on. Oh my god, she's so annoying. I know, just get rid of her. Okay, what is it? Regina says everyone hates you because you're such a slut. She said that? You didn't hear from me. Little harsh, Gretch. Whatever, she has a right to know. I can't go out. I'm sick. Boo, you whore.
There it was. Sorry, I didn't want to talk through it, but iconic. There are a lot of iconic parts like right next to each other. Here, is butter a carb? Yes. Yes.
So that's against the rules, and you can't sit with us. What?
Oh.
Those rules aren't real. They were real that day I wore a vest, because that vest was disgusting. You can't sit with us!
Oh my god.
These sweatpants are all that fits me right now.
Oh man. You can't sit with us! I'm wearing a vest today.
You can walk home, bitches.
Because A, it's new. 2, it's pink. Just the irony of that is like what gets me.
Gretchen and Karen followed me around all afternoon. So, what are we doing this weekend? Yeah, what are we doing? Oh, I have to go to Madison with my
Yo, I miss the days when I changed my purse every single day to match my outfit. I used to do that as a teenager all the time. Like, I put so much effort into my fashion, and now it's like I want to, but I have less time to do so. It's like, oh crap, I have to leave in 5 minutes. I need to go.
You love Lady Smith Black Mambazo. But she's my friend, and I made her a promise.
But I miss the days when I had more time to devote to that sort of thing.
I have learned how to control everyone around me. Hey, I'm having a small get-together at my house tomorrow night.
Is Regina going?
No, do you think I'm an idiot? No, it's just gonna be a few cool people, and you better be one of them, biatch.
Fine, I'll go.
Shut up. I love that shirt. Eric Samuels was going to be in my house, at my party. Everything had to be perfect. And this time when Aaron
Here's another example of the bra straps being a contrast to your actual outfit.
Awesome. I know, right? Okay, so I got enough cheese and crackers for 8 people. Do you think that's enough?
Which I kind of hate it here because I wish she just had a black bra on to match, because I think it would look better than this like hot pink bra that clashes with the pale pink.
Somehow the word had
But it's very,
get together.
again, it's very accurate of like the fashion at the time.
Have you guys seen Erin yet? No.
No! She's so concerned. Isn't that Taylor with him again?
She thinks she's gonna have a party, not invite me? Who does she think she is?
You're right, huh?
I like invented her, you know what I mean?
I like that she's in a convertible, but she's like wearing a coat. Like, it's clearly supposed to be like colder out.
Jason? I have to talk to you.
I never went to a party like this in high school. Then again, I just didn't hang out with anybody who... Okay, that's a lie. I did hang out with people who partied in high school, who, like, drank and had, like, wild weekend parties, but it's just not what I would seek out or was into, because one of my... Like, my GBF was like that, and he had parties at his house all the time, but he, like, knew I didn't want to do that. I wasn't interested in that, and so he would just tell me all the drama that happened, like, afterward. I remember the kids got busted for, like, a party that got really out of hand, though, like, right before my senior year started. But it was kind of one of those moments, like the Michael Jackson gif of, like, eating the popcorn on the sidelines, like, ooh, like, listening to the goss because everybody was in trouble but me. So I was like, hey, I'll just be over here not doing stupid things, but, you know. Right, Julie? My gosh. Julie had to... She, like, flipped over when I was talking. So, I don't feel like I really went to parties like this until I was, like, legal age to drink. Which is funny now because, like, when I talk to my husband's family about it, they're like, oh yeah, 19th birthday. And I'm like, no, 21st. Definitely not. No. That was my favorite thing to say to my cousin, who I was really close to, though, was she would always tell me these things. I'd be like, cool story, she'd tell it at parties. And then the joke was, she doesn't go to parties because she was younger than me. It was just stupid. We said that to each other all the time, though. Even though it was a joke about her. Because I was the cool, older cousin. In my mind, at least.
I would never lie.
I know, high school tea was so different and extra.
I could lie to you once.
I honestly, I miss the days
Tell me what.
because it was just so ridiculous.
Help me. But the thing is,
But, like, not super deep. Like, I feel like, you know, the issues in high school seem so much bigger than they are.
Wait, you're failing on purpose? That's
And it's true, most of the time.
purpose. Just, you know, I just wanted a reason to talk to you.
Oh, man.
Because I couldn't.
Tried going to your grade 9 party, left early because nothing was going on and cops busted it because people didn't have permission? What?
You know what?
So weird.
Just like a clone of Regina.
Uh-oh.
No, listen to me. You're not listening to me. Oh no. It was coming up again. Word vomit. No, wait a minute. What is this? Actual vomit. Aaron, wait, just... Okay. Call me.
Ew. Oh.
You dirty little liar. Sorry, I can explain. Explain how you forgot to invite us to your party.
Janice, I cannot stop this car.
Just the fact that he's driving the whole time this is going on is so funny.
Hard plastic.
Curfew, 1 a.m. It is now 1:10.
Did you have an awesome time? Did you drink awesome shooters and listen to awesome music and then sit around and suck up each other's awesomeness? You know what? You're the one who made me like this so you could use me for your 8th grade You try to act like you're so innocent. Oh, I used to live in Africa with all the little birdies and the little monkeys. You know what? It's not my fault you're like in love with me or something. What? See, that is the thing with you, Plastic. You think that everybody is in love with you when actually everybody hates you. Like Aaron Samuels, for example, he broke up with Regina, and guess what? He still doesn't want you.
Oh no, she did not.
With Regina, Katie. I'll tell you why. Because you are a mean girl. You're a bitch. Here, you can have this for a prize.
And I want my pink shirt back!
I want my pink shirt back. Oh my god. Oh girl. Oh man.
I can't trust anyone.
Right, you never went to really went to parties, but would always overhear the recaps. Hey, that's the best part. Sometimes you don't need to go. The recaps are just as amusing and entertaining.
What?
You make you gain weight like crazy.
I love the drama with this.
Girl is
Remember when people like got pictures printed and they weren't all just like digital all the time?
ever met.
Like that was the way you got photos.
Trust her. She is a ugly slut.
I could probably scream for that long, Brie, but not without somebody being like, "What is wrong with you?" No one even notices when she does it.
I found it in the girls' bathroom. It's so mean, Mr. Duvall.
Is this true?
The reveal when I watched this scene for the first time had me shook. Sorry, you didn't say that. You said had me in shock, but...
What's that thing? Big thing. Causing this,
Fat whore.
Fat whore. More bra straps. Brie, do you remember that time we watched this movie and I was like, I want that top? And then I literally had a top in my closet that was exactly like that, like the boat neckline. Hers is more of a shoulder, but I had this boat neckline, long sleeve, black knit top. I ended up wearing it the next day because I was like, oh, I found my, like, Regina top.
And die.
Why does everything end with death?
Katie Harris, we want to see you in the principal's office. All right.
Drama 24/7, always such a show when you're a teenager. Chlamydia, K-L.
What's going on?
Have a seat, Miss Aaron.
Oh, man.
Have you ever seen this before?
No.
I'm assuming she screams for, like, the entire car ride home and her boyfriend does nothing.
Because I'm not necessarily...
I kind of, I mean, I know that it's, like, a straight cut of her screaming, but I kind of am like, she's probably just, like, over the top angry and just intermittently screaming. At least that's in my mind.
Ugly slut. Miss Smith, this is no time to be laughing. We're going to get to the bottom of this right now.
Quick check-in for if anybody needs to sync up with the movie, like you came in late or maybe you don't know what part we're at and you want to start watching. We are at the part where Regina is distributing the papers from inside the book, the burn book, in the hallway, and the other girls are in the principal's office.
Maybe we're not in that book because everybody likes us. And I don't want to be punished for being well liked. And I don't think my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, would be too pleased about that.
Like you would use that. What a dumb thing. The inventor of toaster strudel.
Made out with a hot dog. Oh my god, that was one time.
I always give this fun fact about the hot dog girl. How, the line was actually masturbated with a hot dog, but it would have pushed the movie into an R rating, so they had to change it to made out. Which makes a little less sense, but, you know. Not that the other one makes a whole lot of sense either, but you know what I mean.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Oh, no, I can't answer any more questions since I had a parent.
It would definitely make more sense, Brie. The screaming. I know that's what you're talking about, but...
Whoever wrote it probably didn't think anyone...
I want to throw a pile of papers like that. It looks so satisfying. Okay, I have a fun fact coming up that I just learned recently. This kid. the... That's only okay when I say it. The guy who says, Mom, the guy on the phone who says, Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared. That guy, that actor, married Lauren Collins, who is the actress who plays Paige, my favorite character on Degrassi. So Paige Michaelchuk, aka Lauren Collins, married the Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared actor in real life. Isn't that amazing? I just learned this recently and I was like, oh my god, that's him? I couldn't believe it.
It was full tilt jungle madness.
And yeah, that office must be soundproof, because what? How would you not hear any of this? Yes, it is, Phantom, it is! The Girls Have Gone Wild! Remember the Girls Gone Wild commercials? I know we saw one earlier in the movie, like, Regina's little sister's watching one. I did not leave the South Side for this. Oh. Yeah, not the couple I would have ever thought would be a thing either. Like, that is the last guy I would have thought, like... It's just funny because their characters are so opposite in what they're... I mean, I don't know what else he's known for.
60 times in a row.
As far as this movie goes. What? Here it is. Oh, I'm so sad that the hoodie didn't work out. The cosplay Damien hoodie we were supposed to get. And I love that he has to go to this, because this would be me, like, in a different situation. I'd be like, ooh, I want to know.
Asking, did someone get shot? I ought to cancel your spring fling. I'm not going to do that because we've already paid the DJ. But don't think that I'm not taking
Classic
this
school.
serious. Coach Carr has fled school property. Miss Norbury's been accused of selling drugs.
This girl holding the burn book is the one that we were able to rate, but apparently, like, Coach Carr wasn't on there for some reason.
And you're going to get it.
Or was it him or Mr. Duvall or both of them that weren't on that, like, tier list I made? Like, they weren't even an option. I will keep you here till 4.
And what we're going to try to do is fix the way these young ladies relate to each other. Okay?
Oh.
Lady to lady. So who is
You know, it's pretty clever, Rolly, that she did that. Like, it was written that way because it would, again, keep the
Somebody wrote
rating
about
down.
That I'm lying about being a virgin because I use super jumbo tampons, but the truth is I've got a heavy flow and a wide set vagina.
I love the real talk here.
You're a successful, intelligent, caring, graceful woman.
I am.
There has to be something that you can say to these young ladies. Something to help them with their self-esteem.
It's not a self-esteem problem. I think they're all pretty pleased with themselves.
This whole school, honestly, is extremely confident for, I think that's the fantasy element. Like, everybody's a lot more confident than they would be in reality.
Raise your hand if you have ever had a girl say something bad about
Which
you.
is why it makes it so perfect.
Open your eyes. Now, close your eyes again. And this time,
I love how young Drew Barrymore,
you have ever
not
said
really,
something
but
about a friend behind
young faux Drew Barrymore is in the front for this. And is guilty of all offenses, too.
It's been some girl-on-girl crime here. Okay, so what we could do today is a couple exercises to help you express your anger in a healthy way. Let's start over here.
Miss Norbury had us confront each other directly about the things that were bothering us. And it seemed like every clique had its own problems.
You've been acting really stuck up ever since you switched to short fielder, and Dawn agrees with me. Dawn, don't drag me into this. I'm pitching tomorrow.
Tại sao mày danh kép của tao mày vậy? Mày chỉ có đi ăn thì lấy cho trai thích tao nhiều hơn thuê mày. Làm ơn đi mày, không dám đâu.
Okay. Good. Can I just say that we don't have a clique problem at this school, and some of us shouldn't have to take this workshop because some of us are just...
Oh, really, Rolly? I didn't know that.
How many of you have ever felt personally...
That's kind of crazy.
...by Regina George?
Everybody raise your hand. Look how Mr. Duvall feels personally victimized.
Who's next?
I know, not just him, but like all the teachers, but it's just funny because he's like the only guy in the room that he would also, well, other than Damien, but that he would also be personally victimized.
Apologize for? I couldn't apologize to Miss Norbury without getting blamed for the whole Brew book. No.
I'm really disappointed in you, Katie. Okay, so we're all here because of this book, right? Well, I don't know who wrote this book, but you all have got to stop calling each other sluts and whores. It just makes it okay for guys to call you sluts.
This is real talk even now.
Who's ever been called a slut?
I like how like half the girls are like offended and the other half are like proud.
Norbury had us write out apologies to people that we hurt in our lives.
Alyssa, I'm sorry I called you a
I think some of my teachers would raise their hand from the high school I went to also.
Gretchen,
Damien back there.
I'm sorry I laughed at you that time you got diarrhea at Barnes & Noble. And I'm sorry I told everyone about it.
And I'm sorry for repeating it now. Here it comes. I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you. What? Shouldn't Katie be saying that to Regina?
I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
Why? She doesn't even go here. Faux Drew Barrymore, get out of here.
Sure, I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm dying to know how that girl found out about this conference or whatever, too. Oh my god, Rolly! Thank you so much for the donation! Thank you so much.
Yoshi, I don't hate you because you're illegal. You're illegal because I hate you.
Perfect Yoshi twist in there. Thank you so much. Let me give you all the bahs, all the hugs, all the chips, all the Santas. Thank you so much, Rolly. And thank you so much, Dory Guy, for the sub. 42 months! Thank you so much. All the bahs to you. Merry Cringemas. Thank you guys so much for the support. I like how the workshop just kind of fails at this point. Oh, Janice just telling the truth. But like everybody's like so happy that she said the truth, that it like kind of targets one person and does what they're like trying to prevent. Like, I just love the whole like there was not really a good ending to that situation.
You know what everyone says about you? They say that you're a homeschool jungle freak
Who's a less hot version of me.
Yeah. So don't try to act so innocent. You can take that fake apology and shove it right up your hair. And that's how Regina George died. No, I'm totally she did get hurt. Some girls say they
Oh, just imagine.
but that's just a rumor.
And that's how Regina George died.
Push her in front of the bus. That was an even worse rumor. Are you done? No. Mom, I didn't do it. I don't know what to believe anymore. Mom, believe me, I'm your daughter.
I like that her mom just takes her food before she's even done eating.
Why were my tribal vases under the sink? Huh? My tribal vases? Why were they under
Yes, 42 months of fun, Dory Guy. Thank you so much. Again.
Does that mean anything to you? No. Who are you?
I definitely felt the same, Shliam, the first time I saw this. I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
Great. All my friends hate me and now my mom hates me.
Mom does not hate you. She's afraid of you. I don't know. Maybe we mainstream schooled you too soon. Maybe you should come back and homeschool again for a while.
No. Only thing worse
I
than
heard online that Janice in middle school yelled at Regina that she was Lebanese, and Regina misheard it as Janice being a lesbian. That's a pretty funny, like, conspiracy theory to the story, because it would actually, like, not justify, like, her thinking that, because it was obviously, like, her obsession with her boyfriend or whatever that made her, like, think these mean thoughts, but that could, like, play a part in it if that were, like, part of the story. I mean, obviously it's not, because it's not in here anywhere. It's just a, like, fan theory, but your mom does not hate you. She's afraid of you. Okay. Thanks, Mom. Where was she sitting when she wasn't sitting behind the guy who farts a lot? Why is her desk like 10 times closer to his than the person behind her? Oh, man. Oh my god, that's just like that Golden Girls episode, Turn of the Drew, where Blanche thinks Dorothy and Rose say, Lebanese.
Trying to sell you marijuana or ecstasy tablets?
No. What are marijuana tablets?
what's going on. Where's Miss Mom?
I don't know. What are marijuana tablets?
Strawberry does not sell drugs.
I know, Aaron.
I don't know, Brie. Why doesn't she just push the desk back?
Extremely true. The school board felt that it was best that we investigate every claim made in this burn book.
I don't think every Starbucks is like this, but I've definitely gone to a Starbucks before where I felt like the table was too close to the person next to me and tried to move it and looked down and it was like bolted to the floor. And I'm like, I guess I'm not doing this. However, these desks are certainly not bolted to the floor.
Mr. Duval, I wrote it.
I feel like they'd be like, I mean, obviously they kind of do come to this conclusion, but how could this girl who has gone to this school for 1 year have all this dirt on everybody? Like, there's no way.
Poison out of my life. I started with Regina. It was living proof that the more people are scared of you, the more flowers you get.
Like, she just has a posse around her.
It was living proof that no good deed goes unpunished. Oh, hi. Did you want to buy some drugs? I'm just done with my quiz. Wait, I'll grade it right now. I gotta say, watching the police search my house
Really was the cherry on top of a fantastic year.
How much trouble did you get in for telling the truth? A lot.
I'm just saying, like, if they're like, oh my god, I remember this, and those photos are, like, obviously from an old yearbook, and these kids that they don't even talk to at all, like, they have these rumors on them. Like, I feel like they would know she wasn't there, wasn't present at, like, some points in time when whatever was talked about happened. Like, the girl making out with a hot dog, like, when was that? How long ago was that, you know? What's up? Ayo, Cheetah! This is, like, my favorite Pink song. I love that they used it in this movie. Yo, I miss my, like, wire retainer, because it was, like, I wore it every night to bed, and it was, like, oh, here it is! Sorry. The purple suits. That's what Zenobia was gonna wear to my wedding. To her brother. They were gonna wear matching purple suits. It was gonna be beautiful. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I miss my, like, wire retainer, but I do not miss the fitted retainer. It was so irritating.
Excellent. Great turnout this year.
I haven't listened to Pink in ages, but I used to love her. Girl, excellent turnout this year. 12 people.
Alright. It's all you. Make me look good out there. Everybody, you sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. You nervous? Yes. Don't be. You can do this. There's nothing to break your focus, because not one of those Marymount boys is cute.
So tragic. So tragic if that's what you get cast. Like, that's the kind of character you get cast as. I think in the commentary, I may have said this last time we watched this too, but in the commentary, Tina Fey's like, oh yeah, we cast these kids and we didn't exactly tell them what they were doing in this, or what they were being described as, I guess.
Shoot, that was really rusty. Where's Katie?
She went out.
She's grounded.
Are they not allowed out when they're grounded?
Bounce, bounce. Bounce. I'm glad that you were... I'm glad that you were also ready with that, Bree. Bounce, bounce. Hey, it's Lauren Collins' husband again, aka Paige Michaelchuk's husband. He actually does have more than one line, I didn't realize. Solid picture of them from the back, also. Also, bounce. Make it bounce. They have 2 trophies there, so does the losing team also get a trophy? Next time, try for a trophy.
From Marymount, Miss Carolyn Kraft.
We picked the girl too.
And from North Shore, Miss Caddy Heron.
It's Katie.
I like how they just say we picked the girl too instead of her name, whereas they actually take the time to look at the other girl's name.
Miss Carolyn Kraft seriously needed to pluck her eyebrows. Her outfit looked like it was picked out by a blind Sunday school teacher. And she had some 99-cent lip gloss on her snaggletooth. And that's when I realized, making fun of Carolyn Kraft wouldn't stop her from beating me in this contest.
Contestants, find the limit of this equation.
Calling somebody else fat won't make you any skinnier.
I have no idea what any of that means.
It doesn't make you any smarter. And ruining Regina George's life definitely didn't make me any happier. All you can do in life is try to solve the problem in front of you. The limit is -1. Oh, crap. I lost.
That answer is incorrect. Now we are in a sudden death.
I don't know. I never watched iCarly, Rolly.
We have a winner.
That was a little after my time.
Remember anything about limits? Limits. That was a week Aaron got his haircut.
After my Nickelodeon era.
Focus, Katie. What was on the board behind Aaron's head? If the limit never approaches anything, the limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
I like that. I like that it's based on, you know, Erin's outfits or what her memories are based on. The limit does not exist.
How do you like me now? Like that?
my god, get some! Get some!
Ah, thanks, KG. Gonna look so kick-ass in these when you roll into spring fling.
Oh no, I'm not going.
What? Hey, this is your night. Don't let the haters stop you from doing your thing.
Just say thanks.
I love Kevin G. He's such a good character.
You're already out.
I can't remember what movie that actor was in that I watched recently. Or not even recently anymore. It was like 2 years ago. I want to say like Knives Out or something, but maybe not. Maybe that wasn't it. I can't remember.
Okay, good.
It was something that I didn't expect to see that actor in, though.
And I could not be happier that this school year is ending. Here we go. The winner of the Spring Fling King, Shane Omen. And your Spring Fling Queen, future co-chair of the Student Activities Board, and winner of 2 gift certificates to the Walker Brothers Pancake House, Katie Heron.
What's with the 2 gift certificates versus just one larger gift certificate? It's like they purely split it in 2 for the sake of the memes in this scene.
Wow. Thanks. Well, half the people in this room are mad at me, and the other half only like me because they think I pushed somebody in front of a bus. So that's not good.
No, it's not really required of you to make this.
All the people.
I don't know what actual like prom king and queen do. Based on my understanding, they may share a dance, if anything. I don't know. I've never been to prom, but and didn't go to public school. But if anything, I'd imagine they share a dance and do not have a speech. But I hope that some girls attempted to have a speech after this movie. I really hope so.
That dress is amazing. And Emma Gerber, I mean,
I'm almost done, I swear. Yeah, it continues on for 10 more minutes. I would have loved to go to prom, but I was homeschooled, so there was no prom. My wedding was my prom. I was the queen because I was the one who got married, so that's how it worked out. That was literally how I described it. I was like, I want this to be the prom I never had, except like 1700s style. She gives her like half the crown, and then she keeps throwing like huge pieces out into the crowd.
a piece for Regina George. She fractured
The endless amount. I love that you're saying exactly the same thing, Brie. I said that before I even read your comment.
some for everybody else.
Oh my god, that hairdo. Hers. Emma Gerber's hairdo. The actress. I think that either the actress or Tina Fey was like, that hair is not... Like, she still has some to put on her head. There's no way. She had way too many pieces of that crown thrown, but it's like that hairdo must have taken hours. It's in like a bun, and she said the hairdo took like 10 minutes. And then, but with her back and forth time with makeup and hair added, it took 20, just walking back and forth and having them add flowers to it. So it's like...
Still an asshole. I don't think so.
Why didn't they pick a more intricate hairdo for this one girl, or just pick somebody else to be pointed out that had more intricate of a hairstyle? So funny.
Hey, I didn't think you'd make it. Oh, on behalf of the senior class, I would like to present you with 2 gift certificates. One gift certificate to the Walker Brothers Pancake House.
Yeah, my hair for this stream, it took hours. But yeah, I love that the actress tweeted. This was like last year. She tweeted like that hairstyle took 20 minutes, and that was only because I had to walk back and forth 3 times and have them add flowers to it because it wasn't anything. Oh my god. Oh. Hi, Kit. Kit came out, by the way. She watching. Oh, there's the iconic, like, image for what Zen and Odin were gonna look like at my wedding. He's just so ready. So funny. And I wonder... You do too, Kit? You singing? If I'm just built this way. She's like, leave the singing to me, Mom. Come here, babe. Kit's here now. She's getting neck scratches. Pretty sure everything that Regina does in this lacrosse scene is like an illegal play. Kevin G is one of your favorite characters. He's a good one. Hi. I also like that because, like, Gretchen kind of, like, runs on the hot goss. That's just very much who she is in her personality, and she just finds a new clique to be part of because of how she is. Yes, come on up. Come on up, Kit. Hi. Kit's here. Get your Madam 5 Kitties in chat. Madam 5 Kitty. Yeah, Madam 5 Kit.
Check it out. Junior Plastics.
And if any freshmen try to disturb that piece,
I think he should have said mini plastics, because I remember Bree, you pointed this out. You were like, are they supposed to be juniors then? But they look so young, and it's like, no, they're supposed to be like younger, because she says if any freshmen try to ruin that piece or whatever. So he really should have said a different word. He should have said like mini plastics. Rip Junior Plastics. Woo! We made it! That's it! Woohoo! Did you enjoy it, Kit? What are your thoughts on the movie, Kit? Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts, Kit. And I'll be dancing with myself. Yeah! You gonna go upside down for everybody? Show me belly. Yeah. There you go. That's a good girl. Alright, Kit's getting into it now. Well, there you have it. That's Mean Girls. I'm gonna let the credits just play for fun. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit though, so it's not like, wow, copyright. Guys, I love Mean Girls. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. We quote it all the time. There's, you know, alerts, redeems, all that fun stuff because of how much I love it and how iconic it is and has been in my life as a movie. And I will always love it, and I'll always relate to it being like a very, like, girly girl who grew up in this era. You know, it's not set in any era. It was just present day at the time, but it's, you know, early 2000s era of being a teenager. So, it's iconic, and I love it. And I have a notebook, and once I run out of pages in my current notebook that I use, I will use it, but I have like a mini notebook that is a burn book, and I think it's fantastic, and I'm so excited. But Kit is so soft. She's my silky love. She's my good girl. I'm glad you liked it, Phantom! I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. But yeah. I'm glad you liked it so much. Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared. I think was my favorite part. That part's it's so chaotic that it's just like the ultimate chaotic energy, and I love it. Lovey, welcome to the stream. I know, Mean Girls 2 is just not even in the same category, even remotely, as this film, but it was also like a made-for-TV, like, cheap budget. I'm shocked that they got Tim Meadows for it. Didn't have the same writers, actors, anything, except for Tim Meadows was the only He was literally the only part of it that was from the first movie. That was it. Even the school looks totally different. It wasn't even the same set. Like, it was just not even remotely close. So it's like, I don't even think of it as in any kind of category with this. Because it doesn't deserve to be. And yeah, they literally just casted Disney Channel stars, I think, to try and boost them. And it's like, that's great, but if you're gonna do that, like, give them something to work with. Like, they just were not given anything to work with. I would love an actual, like, Mean Girls 2 of them as adults now, with, like, maybe kids or something. Or even without kids, just being, like, successful or real world adults. I don't know. I feel like that would be quite a vibe. And a lot of the stars in this movie have gotten really big since then, too. So it's kind of one of those things that's like, you know, they've gotten a lot more famous since this movie. I'm going to fade back in our Lemmings music. Guys, I love the Lemmings so much. But yeah, Janice getting together with that one guy at the end feels wrong. Really? I really like that they got together. It felt very satisfying to me that, like, you know, she found it. I like that the yes, Kit. I like that the focus isn't all about, like, them getting boyfriends the whole time or something. It's like there's a lot more going on than that. Because, you know, like, I didn't date in high school. I didn't have any interest in dating in high school because, like, it's just a setup for just... Most of the time, it's just a setup for heartbreak and stupid, like, teenage... No. So, don't date in high school. That's my advice. But yeah, I was not about to deal with, like, teenage boys being teenage boys in high school, and I would much rather be dealing with myself. And not have that drama. So, like, you know, that's, I love that that wasn't the focal point of the movie. Or just about, like, obviously, like, yes, there's Aaron Samuels and there's, like, a crush or love interest or whatever, but it's not, like, all the girls getting mixed up in, like, there's however many relationships. Like, yeah, that's a part of high school, but it wasn't, like, the only thing going on, which I feel like a lot of teen movies go that route. It's just like, who all can we date? But anyway, you love the "you can't sit with us" scene. I don't even know what my favorite, like, I honestly don't even think I can pick favorites from this movie. Like, I don't have a favorite character. I don't have a favorite scene because there are so many iconic characters and so many iconic moments and quotes and everything. I can't. I honestly cannot pick. They're all great. And they're all talented and do a great job with their characters. I love it. I really do. Gamer Michael, how's it going? But yeah. A tweet of Lindsay Lohan at the premiere of Mean Girls showed up on my timeline just now. That's probably because your phone listens to you. I don't know if it might just be a coincidence, but it's just funny, like, your phone listens to everything you say. You can talk about something you are not interested in at all, and you'll get ads for it on your phone. Because it's always listening! Smart electronics, yo. Going to bed, Matina? Oh my gosh, it's almost 5 a.m. Gosh, thank you so much for staying up so late with us. I hope you had fun. Have a great rest of your night. Get some sleep. Definitely. This is definitely pink, Lovey. This is very pink, although it's probably looking like the wrong color on camera. My chair is pink too, so, like, this camera, I'm in the process of getting a new webcam. I just have not been able to find one that is exactly what I want it to be. There, it looks a little bit more like the color it's supposed to be. That looks... We'll go black and white and be edgy. There we go. I'm just gonna be, like, timeless now in this black and white look. You can see how it's kind of pink even with, like, the black and white, though. It's kind of funny. But yeah. How artistic. Maybe I'll just do a black and white stream one of these days, like, just to be fun. I don't know, but thank you. Drift Looney, have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan is just a good actress. Like, she really is. She's very talented. And I know that, like, I feel like because she had, like, drama being... this is so common, though. Like, so many child stars have almost like a personal crisis once they reach beyond their adolescent years into, like, being an adult and having, like... I don't know what that's like. Most of us won't know what that's like, but it's very, you know, it's got to be really, really hard and really taxing. And so it's like, because there's drama and like, oh, they made mistakes, like, God forbid, they get like a bad reputation, but it's honestly not even related to their talent, like, at all when that happens to a child actress. And she's, honestly, I've always loved her. Like, I've always thought she did such a good job. And I really like her new movie, Falling for Christmas, on Netflix. It's one of the better Christmas movies on there, and one of the best ones, I think. I enjoyed it a lot, and it definitely has a couple Easter eggs if you're a Mean Girls fan, so I would highly recommend. Not a sponsored message either, but, yeah, she's only 30, I was gonna say, she's the same age as my sister, Madame Toadstool. She's 4 years older than me. She and Lady Gaga are the same age. I can't believe Lady Gaga is only 4 years older than me either. It's like, she feels like she's had so much more, like, experience than me with just, like, performing and everything. It's, like, crazy being a performer and then, like, realizing how young somebody is. It's kind of crazy, but, yeah, like, it's happened to so many child actors. I think, you know, the fantasy of it is great, but the reality of it is tough. But... yeah, Lindsay Lohan is only 4 years older than me. And so is Lady Gaga. We're really not that far away. Far apart in age. Anyway. Yeah, everything's in black and white, even the game. I know there are games that are purely black and white, but none that I play. But, Jodie Sweetin, Stephanie on Full House had a lot of problems after Full House, but she's still... yeah, like, I feel like a lot of child stars that go through turmoil after they've grown up, or while they're growing up, like, they come back as an adult and they're fine, like, they've gotten away from it, or they've gotten the treatment they need to help them through, you know, the intensity of it all. Yeah, Lady Gaga's only 36. She's only 4 years older than me, which is insane, like I said. Hard to believe, but, oh my goodness. But guys, that's honestly, like, that's all we have for tonight. It was all about Mean Girls and just sitting back and kind of having a chill time watching a movie together. I've really enjoyed doing this, and my whole weekend has been so, like, thrown off. I'm in, like, that weird holiday period where every day is Saturday. It's like the vacation holiday cocktail of, like, oh, you know, Thanksgiving is it's always on Thursday, but Thanksgiving was on Thursday, and, like, the next day, my mind told me it was Saturday the entire day, to the point where I was like, oh, Advent, like, at church starts tomorrow, and then I'm like, oh, I mean, it does, but it's Saturday, it's not Sunday, and I was, like, so thrown off. Every day has felt like Saturday, and now it actually is Saturday, but it's like the past 3 days have been Saturday. I want to give a plug to my Etsy store one more time for Small Business Saturday. I do have a 30% off sale, 30% off everything in my Etsy store now through Cyber Monday. So you guys have a few days still to shop. And thank you for shopping small if you choose to do so, and shopping handmade. Really, really appreciate it. And I love the support that all of you have given to me throughout the years, or the year or many years, if you've ever shopped from my Etsy store. I appreciate it so much. We have a little preview of some of the items that are available in my store. But thank you so much for checking it out. My next stream, you guys, will be on Monday. It's going to be Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And I think I'm gonna do a Mario Party Monday. I haven't done one in a long time, but that would be something that would be like a good kickoff to the holidays too, because we could do like a snow-themed board or whatever, and then it's not like, it doesn't have to be a board that just fits into Friday Night Mario Party's schedule. By the way, Friday Night Mario Party next week will be Mario Party 6. So if you're part of my Patreon, be sure to get your vote in for which boards you would like to see. And I'm rooting for Snowflake Lake, I'll be honest. It's my favorite, and it's going to be the first stream in December. I might have some schedule changes. I'm going to toy with my schedule a little bit in December. Like, I think I might be moving my weekday streams to the evening, at least Monday. Just because I've got to do my whole like yearly analysis of like, okay, what's working, what's not working, like how can I make this better, how can I improve this for my audience, blah blah blah. And so I've got to look at things still, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing more evening streams because it just seems like it works better for the most part for most of you. And I want to put together a survey. I'll probably do that next week, put together a survey for you guys to fill out on just general stream feedback, and, you know, that's kind of what I'm doing. But there will not be a poll for Mario Party Monday. Usually when I do, like, regular Mario Party streams outside of Friday Night Mario Party, I just, like, do what I used to do on Friday night, which was I leave it up to the chat, or I pick myself because I'm in a mood. I'll probably pick the board myself because I want it to be something Christmassy. And, you know, the one person who says, like, say I play Mario Party 1, it'll be like the one person who says, Wario's Battle Canyon, and it's like, I don't really want to think about war. I'm not John Lennon. I don't want to think about war during Christmas. Again, that wasn't his point anyway, but it still irritates the crap out of me that the radio plays that like it's a Christmas song when it has a deeper message. No! Anyway. So I'll probably pick the board and the game and whatever. But I'll do the same, like, poll as always with picking characters. Yeah, I'll start it. Totally. Why don't I start my streams at 3 a.m.? Sounds like a great idea. I love it. I think that's a great idea, Shliam. Why don't I'm just gonna overhaul everything that I've talked about and be like, actually, because Shliam said this, that's what I'm gonna do. And you guys, my Christmas alerts, my holiday alerts, and everything are live. We've seen several of them tonight. I want to thank you all for subscribing and everything. I'm gonna get my credits pulled up here, and they are my holiday credits this time. Ooh, haven't seen these in a while. Hopefully this is formatted right, too. I did not test this, so we're gonna hope. Yes. Yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here are credits. Yay! Oh, that's not fitting like I wanted it to, but okay. Thank you for the extra holiday cheer. Fetch, holy crap. Rolly and Matina, thank you for the donations. Scottman, thank you for all the bits. Bree and Pixie, thank you for watching along as mods. Psycho, Anthony Blaylock, Armand, Odin, Master Starman, Dory Guy, thank you for the subs. And Master Starman, thank you for the raid. And thank you to Psycho Nacho Man for the gift subs. Thank you very, very much. I need to make this, I need to like widen this screen or make it different so it's not weirdly lined up. I'll test that for next time. Oh, thank you so much, Psycho, for Jigglypuff Sings. But thank you for the support. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the December rent fund. You guys are seriously saving mine and Odie's holiday, quite literally. So I want to thank you for that. Huge love to all of you I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the subs, excuse me, to help work our way to this 300 sub goal of Ocarina of Time. My first playthrough. Hold on, what was I looking at here? I need to find who is streaming right now that we could raid. So, instead of us all having the same raid message, I think we should all hashtag our favorite, if not one of our favorite Mean Girls quotes. and I'm typing mine out. But I'll save it for the raid. So hashtag whatever your favorite Mean Girls quote is. That's what we're gonna do. So we get lots of different ones. Dang it, everybody is playing Pokemon. Okay, you know what? I am going to do what I did last week and raid, but like raid and dip so that we can show our support and then move on. Not get spoiled. I'm sorry. But I do want to raid somebody, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Andrew Arcade. He's playing Pokemon. He's playing Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching and for being part of this. Again, you can find all my socials, my Etsy, my links, everything in the chat at the MadameWario link tree or in the video description of all my YouTube videos. You can also find my schedule for next week right here in the chat too. So Monday, Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, Tuesday is Giving Tuesday. I'll have more information on that on Monday, but I want you all to take care. Thank you so much for joining me for Mean Girls Night. It's been an absolute blast and a pleasure, and I've had so much fun. Happy holidays, you guys. We're heading into, I guess we're in the Christmas season already, but happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and thank you for being part of this. Love you guys. Bye.